Yo, 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 and welcome to the Fuzzy Loaf podcast, where two ding-dongs talk about what's happening in geek and pop culture. I'm Scott. That's...
Matt.
There we go.
He pointed at me.
Right on cue. Yeah. And let's get right into it, Matt. What are some quick little news nuggets that popped up this week?
All right, number one. Josh Boone, director and writer of Fox's upcoming New Mutants movie, has turned in his second script. So this means...
Did you say stripped?
Second script. I may have said stripped.
What's in your mind? Sorry.
Josh Boone stripping, obviously.
I don't even know who the dude is.
I don't think I've seen a picture of him, even.
Yeah, who cares? All right, sorry.
Which means they're getting closer. As a side bit, I read everywhere, Maisie Williams, whatever, however you pronounce her names, has been doing interviews for Game of Thrones season coming up, and everybody keeps asking her, are you going to be in New Mutants? And she has said, I would love to. I love Josh Boone's work. I love the Marvel... she said the Marvel universe, but I don't. Yeah, but so it seems like she is more than willing to be a participant in the universe.
Totally in it. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty excited for New Mutants. You know, like I think we talked about it a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
how I kind of like the. I've always been a fan of the younger teams of superheroes and stuff, so I'm all aboard for New Mutants. Plus, it's gonna be characters most people, even comic book fans, don't really know that well.
Yeah.
This is going to allow them a lot of freedom with their
characters. This does what I call like the Marvel effect, where Marvel took characters that most people didn't care about because they didn't have the rights to the characters that people did.
Yeah, and made them superstars. Like, now everybody knows who Iron Man is. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew who the fuck Iron Man was before 2008.
I did, but only because I was a nerd.
I did too, but I mean, like...
Iron Man, I had... a bunch of like character little toys of Iron Man because I thought he looked the coolest.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah. But yeah, so that's good. I hope that movie comes out sooner rather than later.
Well, second script seems like it's at least getting closer to some sort of production date. Yeah. I'm sure they'll announce when. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Rock and roll.
Number two, Jon Favreau is returning to the MCU as executive producer of Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and 2. So why has he decided to return after so long?
Well, it's executive producer, so do you think that even like means anything for this movie?
I do a little bit because Kevin Feige is considered an executive producer of all the Marvel movies. Yeah. And I know he's not going to have as big of a hand in this, but that to me reads... and this is speculation and possible spoilers if this turns out to be true, like this might be Iron Man's exit from the MCU. They want him to start and Cap.
Yeah, probably.
So, whether or not that means his death or just like
just him
Robert Downey
done.
Jr.'s finishing off.
For a second I thought, because Jon Favreau's got the Jungle Book that just came out as a big hit, and if they're like putting his name...
Well, yeah, I was going to say Disney...
If they were putting his name on there to be like, oh, Jon Favreau, but it's like... It's Marvel. They don't need to put his name on there.
No, yeah. To me, maybe it reads Jon Favreau had other things he wanted to pursue, like he did Chef, and he did like a bunch of kind of artsy films for a little while. When I say artsy, but I mean...
to get back to his roots. And
then he did Jungle Book. Yeah. He did Jungle Book. He did like the Shannara Chronicles, the TV show.
He did?
Yeah. It was real good, but that's coming from a nerd. It's probably like a B property. But
I don't
whatever.
Know what the fuck that even is, so...
It's a nerdy thing.
Well, that's what this whole show is.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but if Lord of the Rings happened in the future,
it's like sci-fi fantasy.
But it's not sci-fi. It's like apocalypse, whatever. But yeah. Anyways, but now he did the Jungle Book, and I'm sure he's on good terms with Disney.
Which you need to go see. Yeah. Jungle Book. It's great.
So he's probably on good terms with Disney.
I don't think it was ever
not on bad terms. But I mean, like they worked with each other again. And it's like, why aren't you attached to any more Marvel stuff?
Because he didn't direct Iron Man 3, but he was still in it. He played Happy Hogan in it again. So
yeah.
I mean, he's always been on good terms with Disney. He just needed to take a break, then came back into Jungle Book and is doing gangbusters, #1 again this week. So
yeah,
that's cool.
I think it's great.
Yeah,
we'll see. Like you said, we'll see how much his involvement really is in the movie.
It's just kind of
to me that he's... I was gonna say to me that reads that we're at least coming to we're coming close to an end of Iron Man being like the main or one of the main people.
Yeah, we're starting into Spiderman and Doctor Strange and
Black Panther,
Captain Marvel, Black Black Panther, Ant-Man and Wasp.
Oh, God. Yes.
More excited for Wasp than Ant-Man.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I'm very excited.
I'm more excited for more of the female characters because we need more girls besides Black Widow in the Marvel universe.
What about Scarlet Witch?
I mean, yeah, but she's been in like half a movie, so.
Yeah, she'll be in Captain America Civil War, though.
Yeah, I think she's going to have a pretty big role in that.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3. James Cameron has decided that instead of filming one movie every 10 years, he's going to film all of the Avatar sequels at the same time.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about these goddamn Avatar movies.
Yeah, I think it's too little too late. I think if he started filming, like, while Avatar 1 was coming out or something, then maybe he could have carried on the momentum.
Avatar 2 is going to come out almost 10 years after the first one.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. Plus, the story wasn't that great. Name one character from Avatar.
Na'vi?
That's the name of the species. Name a specific character.
I couldn't tell you.
Exactly, because nobody gave a shit. It was all about the spectacle, which it was. But it hasn't, like this, nobody cares about the 3D and any stuff anymore. It came out too late. They should have capitalized it right away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As soon as that hit $1 billion, they should have been like, all right, let's go on to number 2. But I mean, they let James Cameron go dick around in the Mariana Trench and whatever.
Yeah.
But who cares? I don't care.
We'll
about any of
see.
these
Maybe
fucking
people
movies.
will go see this. I mean, people will go see this movie. We'll see how well it does or how well these movies do. I'm just interested in what he's going to do because James Cameron, most of the time, his films are kind of innovative for like when they come out. But if he's filming all of them at the same time, he's going to be trapped in the technology of now where, you know what you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's like it'll already be old by the time it comes out.
I don't give a shit.
Unless it's literally
Avatar
like
movies.
Avatar 2
Apparently
and then
they've got
Avatar
Avatar
3 like every year.
Yeah, they've got
like that.
Avatar movies set up through 2023.
Yeah.
Which is like, dude, sorry. I don't mean to be Mr. Negative over here, but I don't give a fuck about Avatar.
Yeah.
I don't. Unless it's Last Airbender or Legend of Korra, I don't care about Avatar. Sorry, I don't. What's next?
All right, number 4. J.A. Bayona will direct Jurassic World 2. He's a somewhat new director. He directed The Impossible in 2012, and then horror films The Orphanage in 2008, which was a Guillermo del Toro movie, and then A Monster Calls, which comes out this year. So I think they're bringing him in for more of a suspenseful aspect to the movie.
Make it more of a monster movie, less of an action movie.
Yeah, because this one was there was definitely hints of monster movie. It was definitely much less so, at least in my opinion. It was more of kind of an action.
Yeah, I would like that. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. I mean, because if they're doing that angle, then I'm on board. But otherwise, I don't care who they get to direct.
Yeah,
Jurassic. Because I mean, you love the franchise. Me, I thought Jurassic World was fun.
I was gonna say, here's the thing.
I don't give a shit about Jurassic Park.
I love the franchise, but I'm not like some people where they're like if the next one wasn't as good, I wouldn't be like, oh, that makes me hate every Jurassic Park movie that's come out.
Everyone is garbage. I mean, technically, because that one was bad.
The only good Jurassic Park movie that came out was the first one. So it's like I don't get why people get their panties all in a bunch.
Yeah.
I mean, I still enjoy the second and third movies. It's just you got to kind of turn the brain off and enjoy it as a monster movie.
If they are doing the monster movie thing, I'm on board with that, a little more.
Yeah.
If it's just they're doing whatever they did with Jurassic World, I don't care. I had fun watching Jurassic World, but I didn't love it as cinema,
No, yeah, exactly. It's definitely not the height of cinema. Yeah. Also, the Twitter account for Jurassic World accidentally tweeted out a teaser for a viral site that hasn't gone live yet. All we saw was Jurassic, and it starts with an O and what looks like a W, and then there's like trees in the way. And I suppose they were gonna like eventually do another picture that shows more
off-world dinosaurs in space.
That'd be crazy. But yeah, so I'm assuming we'll see some teases coming up in like the next month or two about whatever is going on.
I saw a tweet that said they should call Jurassic World 2 Jurassic Park 5 Jurassic World 2.
No, that's like Star Wars shit, where it's like Rogue One, a Star Wars, or Rogue One anthology, a Star Wars film, or whatever.
Well, it's just called Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
I know, but originally when they announced it, they were like, Star Wars Anthology Rogue One, a Star Wars film, I think was the full title when they first announced it. I was like, nope, that
sounds like a...
And there was like 4 colons.
Like a Japanese thing.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. This one you may like. You like part of it, for sure, at
We'll
least.
see.
Cartoon Network's Steven Universe will be creating a children's book based off of an episode titled The Answer, which depicts the love story of Ruby and Sapphire who fuse together to create Garnet.
That's a great fucking episode.
The show also just got renewed for 2 more seasons,
Yes!
with new episodes set to air this summer.
Yes, this summer?
Yep.
Yes. I love Steven Universe.
Yeah,
Have you watched Steven Universe?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Oh
my niece really loves it.
It's a great show for everybody.
It's good. I mean, it's not something that I would like definitely go out of my way to watch, but I don't mind if it's on.
I love Steven Universe. Such a rich world, great characters, very I can't think of the word I'm trying to say, but it teaches kids a lot of lessons. Can teach adults a lot too.
Yeah.
But Steven Universe is it makes me so happy. I just wish they had Steven Universe action figures. Because I gotta get me a Garnet.
If they're making a book and printing it, you never know. They might be getting
closer and closer.
All right. Number 6. Set photos for Marvel's Iron Fist have given us a glimpse at Finn Jones as Danny Rand, the show's main character. He looks like a hippie to me. Like a weird, kind of homeless hippie. Have you seen the pictures?
No.
Okay, I'll pull them up really quick. It's like him kind of dancing in the street, almost.
I mean, that would kind of make sense, right? He's coming back after being in...
he's wearing like a what do they call it, a drug rug?
Drug rug.
You know what I'm talking about, right? I know what
you're talking about, like the poncho hoodie type thing.
First
those things that I can't wear because they don't stretch enough to fit my fat body.
I'm pulling up pictures right now. So he's wearing a drug rug. Kind of looks like he's
I see.
A little bit homeless. There was also set photos. I don't know if it's from this stuff. She's
cute.
Yeah. Let's see. Nope. I'm okay. Anyways, so moving on to the next bit, which is also Iron Fist related. We have some casting news. Jessica Stroup from 90210 and Ted. That was the girl you just saw that you said was cute.
Ted?
She was in Ted. She had a really, really small role. I think she was somebody that worked at the convenience store. She'll be playing Joy Meacham and Tom Pelfrey, who's in a bunch of crap I've never heard of and some one-off episodes of TV shows.
Did you even write it down? Or
no, I didn't write it down because it was just, that's literally what I wrote. A bunch of crap I've never heard of and one-offs in TV shows. We'll be playing Ward Meacham. He looks really familiar, the actor, but I didn't recognize a single one of the movie titles. They're like C or D level movies, like straight to Netflix, straight to DVD movies.
Straight to Netflix. Straight to Redbox.
So I'm assuming they're brother and sister. Joy Meacham, Ward Meacham. Sounds like brother and sister.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know much about Iron Fist.
Ward as a first name?
Yeah.
Wow, you gotta be a real dick.
Yeah.
You don't really, I don't know. Sorry, that's stupid. I didn't mean to judge people that have Ward as a first name. That was wrong with me.
What if it's Howard and he just likes the last part of it?
Well, that's just dumb.
All right. Number 8. The internet is a light with different with different opinions. I'm dyslexic. Don't listen to me.
Don't say you're dyslexic because you're not. That's mean to people that are dyslexic.
I mix up words and letters and stuff all the time.
All right, maybe.
Okay, but anyways, different opinions on People Magazine's reveal of Elizabeth Banks' costume for Rita Repulsa.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about this. What do you think about it?
I think it's fine.
I think it looks cool.
I think some people are going to get very offended by the next sentence. Rita Repulsa from the TV show looks fucking stupid.
Looks dumb.
So why do you care that they didn't make her look exactly the same? People are like, if they made her look so different, then why didn't you just make it a different character? I mildly agree that they could have just made a new character for her to be, but at the same time...
But they're going to be updating all of this Power Ranger stuff.
I think people that...
I think this is a better redesign for the character.
Yeah.
It does make her look more...
hat.
It makes her look more like a space witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doesn't have the stupid, like, medieval cone hat.
Yeah, what is that? That Phantom Menace type.
Yeah, the
shit.
like double dunce bullshit.
Yeah. No, I think it looks good, and this is coming from someone who has said on the show, I watched Power Rangers until I was too old to be watching Power Rangers still.
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
This actually makes me slightly more excited to see what else is to come for the movie because I was a little worried that it was going to stick too close to the kind of childish nature of
Yeah,
the
she
show.
looks kind of badass too, kind of
Yeah.
dark. I mean, the movie's not going to be too dark because it's Power Rangers, but it hopefully won't be too campy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this Power Rangers. I'm excited for like when a trailer comes out to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
What the
definitely.
deal is.
I
Until we get our first pick of Zordon and Alpha.
Oh, yes.
So that'll be interesting.
I'm interested to see what they do cinematically, different than the TV show, because a lot of the reason why I fell out of love with the TV show was like the fight scenes were like cinematically just garbage, and I understand why, because it was a TV show and it was most of it was shot for a Japanese TV show that was entirely different than the American TV show.
Yeah.
So it's like
They just bought the rights to the footage
Yeah.
and then warped it to
But like the idea of Power Rangers is cool, and what they do with it cinematically could be very, very cool if they don't stick to the TV show's formula.
Well, they're not good enough.
No, I know.
Because it's a big Hollywood movie, so they're going to have stunt actors and everything. I'm actually interested to see if they redesign the costumes, too, for the Power Rangers, to see what those look like.
Yeah.
Maybe get rid of the Pink Ranger's skirt.
Yeah. It's just to extra let you know that it's a female. Like, just in case you didn't realize that the pink one was a female, we're also going to add a skirt.
Right. I mean, that's Japanese. They took that stuff all
But,
from...
ironically, from the Geek History lesson, many of the people that played the Pink Ranger in the costume were actually males.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
did the action scenes? And the Yellow Ranger in Japan was a male. Mm-hmm. That's why the Yellow Ranger didn't have a skirt.
Yeah. So...
Interesting.
All right, number 9. Willem Dafoe has joined the cast of the upcoming Justice League movie from WB and DC.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going.
I was like, what did I thought I just said something.
Nope, I wasn't trying to cut you off.
Not much is known about who he's playing other than he is a good guy. That's all we know. He's not a bad guy. We don't know if he's a super or a normal or...
I don't know. He could play Martian Manhunter, I guess.
That's what some people are speculating.
But they said Martian Manhunter's not going to be in it. And like my friend Victor said, he kind of preferred Martian Manhunter to be a black guy still. He's like, we need more black superheroes.
Yeah, it would be a shame to take a character that is normally black.
Well, he used to be white.
Yeah, I was
mostly
gonna say,
known as being black.
Yeah, his most prominent roles have been as...
Like on Smallville and in...
So it'd be pretty
stuff
sad if they chose a white actor
it would
for
be
that role.
Willem Dafoe's second time playing a Martian.
Yeah?
He was Tarkus in John Carter of Mars.
Yeah.
Movie that was underrated. I actually really liked it and could have been good, but
It was all right.
marketed really bad.
Mm-hmm. It was marketed terribly, but the movie...
They got rid of the
fun.
all of Mars part.
Yeah.
Which... like, nobody knows what John Carter is.
Yeah, it's like... Generic name.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so who knows?
Some people are speculating he could be... There's like many normal roles he could be playing. He could be Lois Lane's dad.
Sam Lane.
Yeah. I couldn't remember his first name. So it's just... That's why I said Lois Lane's dad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of military people he could be. There's also
Someone said Agent Faraday.
Mm-hmm. So it could be very interesting. Willem Dafoe is a great actor.
Yeah.
So whatever he does is going to be good.
I mean, my thing is like, after BVS, I don't even care about Justice League.
That's kind of true.
Because it's...
Well,
not gonna
that's
be any
also
good.
something that's true that I should keep in mind is there's a lot of good actors within BVS that were fed horrible lines and given a terrible script and thus turned out
Like,
a terrible
Henry
product.
Cavill, did you see Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
Yeah.
He's
It was
good.
really,
He's
really
good. But they just don't give him anything to do except sit around and mope.
Yeah.
As Superman, it's just fucking dumb. And hey, we don't need to go have another episode where we go on anti-BVS rants and talk about how much we didn't like them.
With that, we'll go to number 10 then.
Oh, fuck me.
In a surprising... No, this really has nothing to do with WB. But this is something else that I think will spark you up. In a surprising move, Alcon Entertainment is moving the release date of Blade Runner 2 up from January 12th, 2018 to October 7th of 2016. Or 2017. I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic to that as well.
That's cool.
The film has yet to start shooting, and we don't know the state of the script.
I've actually never seen the original Blade Runner.
It's real long. Having not seen it when I was like if I was alive at the time and saw it, I'm sure it would be a great movie. I watched it this year.
There's like 3 different versions of it, and you have to watch the.
Oh, okay, I watched the version that's on Netflix. I watched it this year, and I was like bored the entire time.
I like noir films.
So do I, but it was not. There was like no suspense.
I think you probably didn't watch a good version of it.
Yeah.
I bet the Netflix version was like the theatrical version. I hear you have to watch like either the director's cut or the special edition version. But I'm gonna look up which version I have to watch and then watch it. Because I don't know, I just the idea of a neo noir sounds good. And it's got Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. So.
Yes. Also shocking, though, is the fact that the shift in release date now puts the movie in direct competition with WB/DC's unannounced film, same week of that year. They announced 3 new films.
Oh.
The first one of which will be released that week of October.
So it's probably going to go up against the Batman.
Yeah, I was going to say the following week is Fox's unannounced Marvel title, which I think might be New Mutants.
They'd have to get started on that real soon, though, if that's New Mutants.
I think what we're hearing about the script, I think it's almost ready to start.
Yeah, but the thing with Blade Runner is going to be a smaller movie than...
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is a weird thing to move it from January, where there's no competition, although movie going slower.
Yeah, but then when people...
To October.
When they said they had moved it to January, people thought they're moving it to the dumping grounds, which...
Yeah.
I didn't think that when they did that. I thought, oh, good, no competition. But that'll be interesting to play out. We'll see if it even happens, because Elcon apparently is not doing so well money wise.
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of money.
I wonder if that's why they moved it up.
What movie did they make that just fucking bombed? And then
I don't even know who Alcon Entertainment is. Like, I can't think of a single movie they've made now.
Well, I'm gonna look it up while you talk about the next.
All right, number 11, Spider-Man Homecoming, Marvel/Sony's upcoming MCU Spider-Man movie, has lost Michael Keaton as the villain, but has gained Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man for the supporting actor. So,
it was Point Break.
Point Break, okay.
That came out.
Yeah.
And they spent way too much money on that movie, and it just completely
They
bombed.
should have not named it Point Break, because if they named it something else, I think it would have done fine and cost a lot less money. But so now we know for sure that Robert Downey Jr. is the supporting actor that's going to be appearing, at least one supporting actor that's going to be appearing in Spider-Man, and we know that Michael Keaton is no longer attached as
I
villain.
don't think Michael Keaton ever really was.
No, but he was in talks. He had come out and said that he was in talks, but it's just now been officially.
Sorry, I'm playing with my.
Oh, you're fine.
If you don't know, I'm a fiddler. I always have to have stuff with my hands to play with. So right now I'm playing with Legos. When we do this podcast.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I didn't get to talk
fine.
about Homecoming much. I think I said this last week when we were talking about Spider-Man Homecoming, how like I just don't really care. And not that like I don't care about the movie, I don't really care what they do at this point.
You just want to see it.
Yeah, they've kind of done everything I wanted them to do with Spider-Man for the most part, besides giving me Miles Morales or giving me a good Spider-Man Mary Jane or whatever. But, so I'm just kind of be like, just do... It's like Batman for me. I've seen enough Batman. Just do whatever the fuck you want with Batman and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You've given me a good Batman already. It's not like Superman where it's all been garbage. So I'm still going to be keeping an eye on it, like hoping for certain things. They have it's been proven, so yeah, they kind of can do whatever, and I'm on board. So,
alrighty,
what's next?
I'm skipping number 12 because that's going to be our main topic.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want me to mention it now.
No, don't
okay.
care.
Number 13, The Rock is starring in Sony's remake of Jumanji.
I never even liked the original Jumanji.
Oh, I loved the original Jumanji, but
it scared me as a kid.
I am interested to see how this works out, because I particularly do not think The Rock is good in his young adult comedic roles, if that makes sense. He's too over the top and like whatever that I don't know if it works. I like him better in his more serious roles.
I kind of understand what you're saying. So you're like less Rock in Return to Witch Mountain or whatever.
Yes.
More Rock in Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
I don't. When you say serious roles, I don't know what you mean.
Not really serious roles. I just mean like his
like adult comedies.
Yeah, his roles in young adult movies are bad. And I don't know if that's like the writing.
Rock, though.
That's true.
And those were mostly Disney movies. You know, back when he had that Disney contract, things are different now. So,
we'll see.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, put The Rock in anything and I'm good, but I don't care about Jumanji.
Oh, see, I
don't know why the fuck they're even making this movie.
Because nostalgia, man. Yeah. And because they don't want to lose the rights to the movie franchise, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's all about that IP.
Yep. And supposedly Chris Hart, well, there's rumors that Chris Hart is also going to be in the movie in some capacity. So that will be interesting.
Kevin Hart,
I'm sorry.
You said Chris Hart. Were you mixing him with Chris Rock?
No, I'm thinking about like 3 different things right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Number 14. Hasbro and Paramount, owners of G.I. Joe property, as well as many other toy properties for movies, have lined up Michael Chabon and Brian K. Vaughan.
How the
to
fuck?
to head up their new cinematic expanded universe. I can't even imagine. That means, because doesn't Paramount put out the Transformer movies?
Yeah.
Does that mean G.I. Joes and Transformers are going to be in the same universe?
You'd think, because that'd be cool, but no.
Okay.
Because they're fucking dumb, and they're keeping them separate from Transformers as far as we know. And it's going to be like G.I. Joe Mask, which is a G.I. Joe ripoff, Micronauts, Rom, which is kind of cool. It's all toys you don't know of because it's from the 80s.
Yeah, I was going to say, G.I. Joe's is the only...
It's from 10 years before us. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it was last week or week before I shared my feelings on the whole extended universe thing, and everyone, it was last week.
Yeah.
Announcing these extended universe plans before anything's even concrete, where I'm just like, just chill out and make some good fucking movies and tie them together however, but like don't announcing it all before we even got anything.
Yeah, here's the thing though, is that they've already released 2 G.I. Joe movies, 3 maybe? 2, and both were
bad
terrible movies. Not just terrible movies like in the cinematic sense, but like bad G.I. Joe movies, and those movies were bad as kids even. Like, I liked the G.I. Joe series, but man, the writing was terrible.
Was into G.I. Joe. I didn't give a shit about it.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they pull this off, because I have a feeling it's going to be hot garbage.
It seems.
Did Paramount also put out Battleship or?
I don't know. I can look it up real.
Because wasn't there another board game that they were going to put out a movie for? Whoever made Battleship. They were going to do...
Hungry Hippos, I think.
And then I heard another company was developing a Tetris movie. And I was like, how the fuck do you make a Tetris movie?
Awful.
Good stuff, though. It's very funny to hear the ideas that people that make more than I will ever make in my lifetime come up with.
Taylor Kitsch was in Battleship?
Yep.
Right.
He played the guy from True Blood's brother that died in the movie.
He died in the movie? Yeah. You saw Battleship?
I did, in fact, see Battleship.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Because it was on Redbox, and it's one of those things I have to sometimes just watch terrible movies. I get very upset the entire movie and yell at it, but I still watch it. It gets my $1.
That's so dumb. Oh, I'm trying to find it, but it's really like not working out.
Well, I will look it up then, real quick. So Battleship was put out by
Universal.
Universal. Okay, so it's not. At least they got that going for them. They didn't put out Battleship.
Oh man! All right.
Okay, number 13.
This Paramount shit.
Number 15, I'm sorry. Wolverine 3 might be the Fox/Marvel Universe's introduction to X-23. The young female superhero who has taken up Old Man Logan's mantle.
She's Wolverine now in the comics.
Yeah, in Marvel comics.
She's fucking awesome.
This movie could be setting up Hugh Jackman's retirement of the character in the Fox Marvel Universe and allow the torch to be passed along
Now,
to everyone's favorite Wolverine
that would be
legacy
cool
character.
for Wolverine 3 is him with mentoring her.
Yes, they did say this takes place in the future, although I think what they mean by that is not X-Men Days of Future Past time, like in that slot, or X-Men Apocalypse.
Right. This takes place in like
2014 or whatever. Yeah.
2017,
Well,
whenever
yeah.
it comes out. Yeah. Because she could have been cloned years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he just meets her because she's been grown. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would be super happy if
And then he
Fox
dies at the
actually
end,
pulled
and then
this
she's
off
the new
really well.
Wolverine.
Yeah, if she is the new Wolverine, the centerpiece. Not even the centerpiece. I'm sick of. They don't need to do these solo films as much as they think.
Not
they do.
for the X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men works best as an ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need the solo stuff for the X-Men. Wolverine, I think even... Some people really like Wolverine as a solo character. I think Wolverine is fine with everyone else. He's a good... he's the bad boy of the team.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That'll be really cool. I hope that rumor turns out to be true.
Same with me. All right, number 16, the final piece of news this week, and the most important piece of news that has ever come out in the history of ever.
Wow. Really hyping it up.
Disney has announced they will be playing every single Disney Channel original movie this summer, starting at 10 a.m. on Friday, May 27th, so Memorial Weekend. Many of these movies are hard to find on DVD or digital purchase. Oh my god.
Sound like Porky Pig there for a second.
So set your DVRs if you are one of the few cable subscribers left in the world, or go over to grandma's house and fucking binge your face off.
No, I'm not doing
Yes!
any of that.
Yes!
I don't give a shit. I don't
Okay.
care. I mean, yeah.
Which Disney Channel original movies are your favorites?
Luck of the Irish, 13th Year, Xenon. I'm trying to think of all the ones I even remember. Smart House. Oh, there's so many. Those are the only ones I can remember right now.
Brink, Johnny Tsunami.
Brink.
I think it was called Motocross
Oh, yeah.
with the siblings, and the girl dresses up as the boy.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, there's so many good ones though, and they're all playing. Like literally, there's some stinkers in there because like High School Musical is considered a Disney Channel original movie.
High School Musical was a success to the point where the third one was a
In
actual
theaters.
Hollywood movie.
Yeah, but I always forget that they started on the
As
Disney, Channel
original
movie.
movies. Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's like the one about jump roping and shit like that. And there's a bunch of the new ones are included too. But they're literally playing from 10 a.m. until 4:30 in the morning every day over that weekend. They're literally just playing Disney Channel original movies.
Wow.
That's fucking bonkers.
Because there's so many.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for years. That's cool that they're doing that, but I don't care.
I wish they would just fucking sell them on iTunes, because a lot of them you can't buy digital. You can't even buy them digital from Disney.
I don't know if they'd sell enough to even be worth the trouble of putting them on iTunes.
If they even sold one, it'd be worth the trouble of putting it on iTunes.
I don't... Okay, Matt, whatever fucking delusional world you live in where you love DCOM movies so much.
Only the old ones, though. Like, only up until, like, I don't know, 2003 or something. That was great. Okay, enough of me ranting about Disney Channel original movies. Hey, if you like Disney Channel original movies, why don't you let us know what you're excited to watch
What's
in the
your
comments
favorite
below?
Disney Channel original movie?
Yeah. Is it one of the good ones? Like the 13th Year? It's a good one?
Rude. Saying
I don't
that their favorite one is a bad one?
Yeah, I maybe am. Say something in the comments, man.
You want to fight about it? Let's do
let's
it.
fight in the
Fucking
comments.
debate some Disney Channel original movies.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get to the topic for why anybody is even listening to this.
All right. So, following, where did it go? Which one? Okay, number 12. Because I wrote a thing about it. So,
Okay.
Marvel's Inhuman movie has been pulled from their release schedule officially. This follows what MCU head Kevin Feige said in an interview last week with Collider, that the movie was being pulled from its original release date and will be shifted to make more sense with their current release schedule and stay out of the way of Disney's 2019 Indiana Jones movie. So, the movie has been pulled from the lineup with no replacement release date. They said the movie's still coming out for sure. We're still making the movie. We're still going to work on the movie. We just don't know when. So we have the current lineup for Phase 3 and the start of Phase 4 up right now. So we have Doctor Strange this year, 2016. And we also have Captain
Civil
America
War starts off Phase 3.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in 2017. Spider-Man Homecoming, 2017. Thor Ragnarok, 2017. So we get 3.
We're up to 3 Marvel movies a year now. Yeah.
2018 has Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War Part 1, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Then 2019 rounds out with Captain Marvel, Avengers Infinity War Part 2.
Wait. When does Captain Marvel come out in 2019?
Let's pull
Because Infinity War Part 2 is supposed to be in May.
March 8th, 2019. And then Avengers Avengers Infinity War Part 2 comes out May 3rd, 2019.
Oh.
Then we have 3 unannounced Marvel movies coming out May 1st, 2020, July 10th, 2020, and November 6th, 2020, which means that we still have a 3rd slot available in 2019, even though they said they're trying to keep out of the way of Indiana Jones. I think it's going to be filled with something else.
Yeah. So we both don't really give much of a shit about Inhumans, do we?
I want to see it,
but you don't really.
It doesn't need to be rushed. I'd rather them take their time and get things set up and have it be good than have it be shoehorned in there.
Right. I mean, plus they're doing Inhumans on TV and all that stuff. Let me ask you, of those 3 unannounced movies, what would you want them to be?
What do I want them to be, or what do I think they're going to be?
Let's do want and then maybe think they'll be.
Shit. There's so many Marvel characters.
To put you on the spot.
Yeah, there's so many Marvel characters that I would love to see done that I know there's no chance. Yeah.
I'm not in any like particular order for date. I think a Blade movie.
Okay.
Would be cool. Either with actual Blade, or we talked about that they announced in the comics but still hasn't come out yet. Blade's daughter should be trained by Blade.
I think that would work much better because they could make it PG-13 probably.
Yes,
and get away
make
with
it more Buffy the Vampire Slayer-esque. I'm gonna go on a limb. Or this is what I want. Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Which probably wasn't gonna happen. Yeah. Just being realistic, but I want it to be Fantastic
Four. It could revert back to Marvel.
It could. They have to start production on one. Or, I mean, Fox is going to give up on Fantastic Four. They're never doing another Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah. It's just whether or not they hold out until it doesn't renew.
And then, I can't think of the third one. Do you have any ones that you'd want it to be? Do you think of any?
See, there's so many things that I would like. I would love, like, Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. That's my third. Howard the Duck.
I would love. What are some other Marvel properties?
You could get crazy with Howard.
I would
and you could connect them to Guardians of the Galaxy. And
and this is what I want. I want them to get weirder. I want them to be able to make. I would love for them to make a movie that's half the budget, a quarter of the budget of some of these bigger ones, and get weird. Yeah, and just get weird.
Yeah, doesn't have to be R-rated, but get out there.
I wish they had the rights for Silver Surfer after reading those Silver Surfer comics, where they're like kind of Doctor Who-esque.
Doctor Who-esque, yeah.
That would be so fucking good in a movie.
I'm down for a Howard. You do Howard the Duck making CG, and have him. You could have Seth Green voice him or get someone else if you really wanted to. I think that could be funny. It could be. I think it would work. I was gonna say R, kind of like Ted, but I think PG-13 Howard the Duck would work.
You could,
in the comics he's PG-13, but you throw in the adult jokes. It's a little more adult, humorous. But make Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck would be a comedy, Marvel comedy, not action. But he could still be totally tied into. Yeah, we've seen him already. He's already been introduced.
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be cool. Just Howard, like maybe he's doing he's a private eye in New York. Or he's just traveling across the country or whatever, and you could totally do Howard the Duck now. Yeah. At this point, you could do him again. Make up for the horrible George Lucas one from the 80s.
Oh God. So what do you think is actually going to be here? Because I have a feeling we're going to think very similarly.
Probably sequels.
Yeah.
Probably like Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2.
Spider-Man 2 for sure.
Spider-Man 2.
Because they did, I think I remember the original contract when it leaked said there's 3 Spider-Man movies.
There's always going to be 3 Spider-Man.
So
yeah,
that's my bet.
Yeah, it's probably going to be more sequels.
Maybe a new Avengers movie, something like that. I don't know if that's what they're going to call it.
Too close to the end of Infinity War.
I guess it's true. Only 1 year out, because I'm forgetting that they're not spaced as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it could be. I don't know. There's so many things so many places they could go, and they're at this point where they could almost do anything and be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could do a Howard the Duck movie.
Yeah, I'm hoping they take a few
and it could be cheaper because it could just be a comedy. You don't need to have crazy action. It could just be like it could just center around kind of like the more mundane, but Howard. I don't know. Howard shifts between mundane and fucking absurd, and it's also very meta. It could be a very hilarious movie.
Yeah, it could be the Deadpool of the MCU.
He could. Yeah. He really could. And I think Blade could be awesome. It could be the darker. It doesn't have to be R.
I like your idea of them continuing with the idea, where it's Blade's daughter instead.
Right. You could if you could get Wesley Snipes back as Blade.
I don't think they're going to, though, because I think he's going to want it to be too R-rated. They're not going to release an R-rated, because Kevin Feige said they're not planning on releasing any R-rated Marvel movies.
That's fine. They could do, I think if they did his daughter, that'd be a good way to do a PG-13.
It would also be a good way to bring in a female.
And they've got the comic coming out with her in it, too, so it'll work.
A younger adult. Yeah.
Synergy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I would like a Fantastic Four movie, because Fantastic Four, like I said, is one of those properties that hasn't been done, hasn't given me what I wanted from them yet.
Yeah.
So they're not free for me to just be like, I don't care, I still want to see the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten the Fantastic Four yet.
I think Marvel has proven that they can do like a wacky, like space.
It's a family movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four is a family movie. It's about a family.
But that's what I mean. Is like Fox has gone.
Fantastic Four is The Incredibles.
Fox, the first iteration of Fantastic Four was just like that generation superhero movie, whereas like the kind of generic action whatever. And then the more recent Fantastic Four was like dark and edgy and didn't really make any sense. Right. I didn't watch it, but
it should be a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
That's what I think for the 3. The ones that I picked, they're all different genres or whatever. You want Blade, which is like the supernatural action kind of horror movie, young adult horror movie. Fantastic Four is the sci-fi movie, and Howard the Duck as the comedy.
Yeah, I think we'll likely get another Guardians of the Galaxy too, unless something happens in Infinity Wars that makes it.
Yeah, but they're probably all sequels.
Yeah,
let's be realistic. Anyway, what do you want if Marvel movies to be? Keep in mind rights issues. Yeah.
Well, that's where, like I said, Silver Surfer would be great. I know that's not possible.
Yeah.
There's a lot of properties that would be fantastic. Like if they had that crossover planned of Deadpool and Spider-Man, my mind would be blown.
I don't really like Deadpool that much, so.
But I just mean, like, I like the idea of them finally, after all these years, playing nice with each other. And like, you can borrow some of our characters, we'll borrow some of yours. I know it's not, well, Sony. It's happening between Sony and
Sony is desperate though. Fox is desperate.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
We're done. Let us know what of those 3 open spots, what you would want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know we're not going to get exactly what we want, but what your ideal 3 mystery Marvel movies would be.
Mystery Marvel movies.
Mystery Marvel. Okay, whatever. Anyway, that's it for the show. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Scotty Boy, SCOTTYBWO, 4 Ys. Matt, where you at?
You can find me on the interwebs at Hagnerd, HAGNERD. That's on the Twitters, the Instagrams, all that fun stuff. You can follow us at Fuzzy Loaf on the Twits. We mostly just tweet out when the show is up on YouTube and iTunes and stuff like that. You can, if you are listening to this on iTunes, you can find us on YouTube by searching Fuzzy Loaf. If you are listening on YouTube, you can find us on iTunes by searching Fuzzy Loaf. And make sure to rate, review, comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your grandma. let her know which of your movies for Disney Channel original movies you're excited to watch at her house when she bakes you cookies and stuff.
All right, we're getting off track here. We need
Disney Channel original movies.
Oh, Jesus. All right. That's all, folks, and we'll smell you later.
Bye.
Sick.